guys, I'm Katie Nolan. Today is Wednesday, February 13th. O.J. Simpson might be gay, and this is definitely your Guyism Speed Round. The Department of Environmental Protection in New York is bringing back its Valentine's Day tours of a Brooklyn sewage treatment plant because of overwhelming demand. Apparently, couples say they love to spend the day dealing with shit and garbage because it's just the perfect preparation for marriage. The most loyal customer of the Heart Attack Grill in Las Vegas died of a heart attack. And you didn't have to work at LensCrafters to see that coming. A coroner's report has actually confirmed that a 30-year-old woman who was addicted to drinking Coca-Cola to the point where she drank 2.5 gallons a day did in fact die because of that addiction. So it turns out it doesn't actually matter what kind of Coke you're addicted to, eventually it can kill you. The only difference is one would let you have an open casket funeral because you look fabulous, and the other, we're gonna go ahead and close it. Lean Cuisine is recalling some of their frozen ravioli meals because they may contain shards of glass. But even worse, they contain Lean Cuisine ravioli. The rapidly unfolding situation with ex-cop fugitive Christopher Dorner seems to be coming to a head. Last night there was some sort of an altercation at a cabin in Big Bear, California. I'm gonna be honest with you, by the time this video gets to you, more stuff has probably developed, and I'm not gonna pull a CNN and sit here and talk to you without any actual information. I don't know if you guys watched the State of the Union last night, but I turned on CNN to watch it, and this situation was developing. And Anderson Cooper was basically like, yeah, we don't actually know what's going on. Here's a view of the cabin on fire. There was a shootout, we think. Not sure who set the fire. Don't even know if Dorner's actually there. Someone who at least looked like him was at some point there. But what we can tell you, what has been confirmed, is that if you were to walk into that cabin right now, it'd be very warm. Whether you watched the State of the Union last night or not, I'm sure at this point in your day you've probably already heard about Watergate. No, not that boring thing you read about in your history books or lived through, old people. I'm referring to the amazingly awkward moment when Republican Marco Rubio was giving his rebuttal to Obama's speech and just felt very compelled to reach over and grab one of those little nubbins of Poland Spring and chug it, never losing focus with the camera. First of all, I'm not really sure why we're calling this the State of the Union, and the party who won is addressing the Union, and there gets to be a rebuttal. But I guess if your rebuttal is going to contain a moment in which your guy looks like he's sucking a very small dick and looking up at you, then I'm cool with it. A grad student at Lehigh is actually suing the school because she says that her teacher discriminated against her and gave her a C+ instead of the B that she needed, which has directly affected her ability to get a job in her field of counseling and career services. She's suing because she can't find a job in the field of helping people find a job, so methinks the C+ was merited. Basketball great Larry Bird's 21-year-old son was arrested on Sunday after throwing his cell phone at his girlfriend during a fight and then trying to run her over with his car. It's like he wants to be just like his dad, but he only skimmed through the job description. Like, throw, court, power forward. According to the National Enquirer, O.J. Simpson's closest friends say that spending the last 5 years in jail has made him gay. I know the National Enquirer used to be stories about like aliens being born out of women and stuff, but like they've broken pretty much every OJ related story, so don't write this one off just yet. Let's take a look at some of the quotes from the article from OJ's friends, shall we? He used to be Mr. Macho, a die-hard ladies' man. He preferred the really fine, sexy blondes, but being surrounded by only men has changed him. Yeah, the surrounded by dudes thing. Also the fact that I don't think any really fine, sexy blondes want to spend too much time with OJ nowadays. Just a hunch. He went on to say that OJ called him after the Super Bowl and kept going on and on about Anquan Boldin from the Ravens in a tone that sounded sexual to him. It's a sport where men bump into each other and tackle and lay in piles and play with ball. I can't watch Red Zone without being like, this is sex. I can't, all I hear is sex. He continues, using his mouth to make words, and says, "That alone wouldn't make me worry, but OJ also spends a large part of his time in prison lifting weights." Weird, right? That a guy in prison spends so much time lifting weights when he could be out making a shiv out of a toothbrush? I don't know. Perhaps the only piece of actually damning evidence in the entire article is where he says that OJ now goes by DJ, which is short for Daddy Juice, and it was a nickname given to him by a group of openly homosexual inmates known as the Girls. That is a little bit gay, but it's prison, and if you're not gonna be a little bit gay, then good luck. And that's gonna do it for your speed round, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know which story made you laugh the loudest. And if you haven't laughed yet today, there will be a link in the description to a video that will make you do so. Maybe you didn't notice, but that was very slurred. Enjoy your Wednesdays, and I will see you all tomorrow, Valentine's Day, with lots of love and more headlines that you need to know. And not that much love. A coroner's report. What? A coroner's report. Oh my God, you just did it twice.